Hello everyone, VRChat here. I make this video to present you this world. This world is Quran. Basically here you will be able to read the Quran in English, French, Spanish, German. Right now only English is available. There are some books in French, but we'll talk about that later. When you spawn, you arrive in the lobby. So here's the lobby. You have a video player, and on the other side, you have here a mirror that you can toggle with HQ, LQ, and you also have pens. What you will also see is that you're gonna have some QR codes. To support me would be nice, but you are not forced to, okay? This is a free work. For people living in the US and in UK, you can get a free Quran by going to this website. Also, this is a link to Quran.com directly. All the translation of the Quran that are present in this world come from Quran.com, so we avoid any modification or problem in the translation. We don't do it ourselves for having a safety net. We could, but we don't. When you arrive in this world, you will have also this message that is really useful to read. You should really read it. There's not too much anymore to show you here in the lobby, so let's get into the mosque itself. So, when you arrive in the mosque via a portal, you have this dome above me that is absolutely gorgeous. You have some prayer mats. Please do not pray on the prayer mat. This is not valid. This is for educational purposes. On my right, you can see the shelf with the Qurans. So the way I made it is that basically every single surah in the Quran has its own book. There is a grip too, you know. Whenever you hold the Quran, it's gonna hold itself in a certain manner. Does it matter for VR users? Not that much, but for PC user, desktop user, it's gonna be real nice because whenever they're gonna hold it, they might not be able to directly read it as it is by holding it, but they will be able to place it way easier. Also, sometimes, for example, if I take the first surah, you will see there's a little sound button. I mean, it's not a button, it's just an icon. It's just so you can recognize. This means that this surah has recitation. So if you hold it and you trigger, if you trigger or left click for PC desktop user, you will be able to hear a recitation of the surah. And you also have a transliteration. You have all the time the language you choose, the transliteration under it, and maybe inshallah one day the Arabic version that will be on the top. By the way, speaking about the Arabic version, I haven't talked about it. Well, it's because Unity doesn't support it natively. So if you know a lot about Unity, if you know how to implement Arabic into Unity, we need Tashkil and we need Uthmani script. That would be the best. If we can get Tashkil in a proper way on standard Arabic, it would be nice too. But having Uthmani script with Tashkil in the proper way would be amazing. But right now, I don't know how to do it, so. When you arrive at the space where the Qur'ans are, you will also see those buttons. So right now it's in English. You can reset with the green button, as you can see. Yeah, you can see the pointer, that's amazing. So you can reset it. And you can also choose the language itself, So for example, I want it in French. There you go, it's in French. You see there's way less surah. Well, because we're working on it. I mean, yeah, I am working on the French part. So yeah, right now there's not a lot, but each day I'm working on it and I add more surah in French. For the future, what do we plan? For the future, I plan to put some posters on the wall that explain Islam for newcomers, for people that are interested in Islam. For example, Hijra, Jihad, Ramadan, all those things that people know of, heard of, but maybe not necessarily heard the real meaning of those words. There will also be the Shahada for people to recite if they want to practice a little bit. I don't know. um, there will also be the family tree of the Abrahamic family from Prophet Adam alayhi salam to Prophet Muhammad as-salatu alayhi salam. So yeah, for the future, I plan to put some posters throughout the world where you can have some information about Islam. For example, what does jihad means? What does Ramadan means? What does hijrah means, you know? It will help people understand for newcomers or new reverts, for example.